Big game, big winner, big savings with Premier Heating and Air. Whether you're preparing for the biggest game of the year or the world's biggest winter competition, make sure your HVAC system is prepared as well. Get a $1,500 rebate and $400 system upgrade with the purchase of a new HVAC system from Premier Heating and Air. Experience a premier difference today. Get a gas heat checkup with a free co-monitor for only $69. Heat pump checkup with the first pound of Freon if needed, only $69. Get a free second opinion or a free new unit estimate when you call Premier Heating and Air or log on to premierishere.com. Experience the premier difference today. Locally owned and operated. Offer expires February 28, 2026.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. First round of the playoffs. The East Lawrence Lady Falcons are geared up and ready. The region champions take the floor. The 23-4 East Lawrence Lady Falcons back in the playoffs and are hungry. Last season, make it all the way to the Final Four. And certainly you can feel it in the air here today. There is excitement. There's a buzz here in the gym. The fans are ready, the girls are ready, and here we go. Deanna Lothar on the tip, and it's going to be taken by Dade County. The Dade County Wolverines from Trenton, Georgia, visit us here tonight in East Dublin. About a 4.5-hour drive for the Wolverines this morning. Perhaps that plays a factor here tonight. East Lawrence sets up on defense to start the game. We've got 4 quarters, and this is the first round of the playoffs, and that is going to be a big key is we've got to create turnovers to create offense. A big key to the game tonight for the Falcons. That steal total will certainly play some impact into the final score of this one. Jamiria Bing's going to set up the senior, and she'll look to pass it in to the junior, Z. Robinson. As I mentioned, this is the first round of the playoffs, GHSA playoffs. And the Falcons looking to strike first. Deanna Lothar going to pass it out. And how about Garyana Mitchell inside? Good move. And can she finish? She does. Good move by Gary. And the bucket. 2-0 for the Falcons. Very excited to be here with you tonight. They just playoff basketball. Falcons defense pokes it away. Another steal. Deanna keeps the pivot over to her sister. Let's go to work. 2-0 right now, the Falcons on top in their home court. Inside, no good there. That was Z. Robinson. And here are the Wolverines. They love to shoot the long ball, and if they can do it successfully tonight, that's going to go a long way for them. They'll miss that first one. Talking to Coach Danielle Lothar yesterday, she talked about the offense of Dade County. She said they love to shoot the long ball. I said, Coach, how are we going to win that? She said, we're going to hope for them to miss. So far, so good. 0 for 1 from deep are the Wolverines. Player of the year in the region, Deanna Lothar, kicks it to a first-teamer. Jamiria Bing knocks it down from deep. The sharpshooter. Falcons up 5-0. Dade County inside pump fake. That one poked away. I'll give it a third steal of the game so far for the Falcons. Gary passes it over to Z. Let's go to work. All gas, no brakes so far for the East Lawrence Lady Falcons. Kick. Here's Gary. A first-teamer as well this season in the region. Falcons going to let the offense develop. Got to help out Deanna. She picks up her dribble inside. Can she finish? She cannot. Good look there from Deanna to find Gary. Cannot finish. 5-0 right now, east side. Thinks about a deep three. She'll kick it to the left, pull it, no good, off to the right. And, oh, got to get in there for the rebound. Uncharacteristic right there from the Falcons. Great job by the Wolverines. And here's going to be another key to the game. Can the East Lawrence Falcons break this press? They do it beautifully there. Find Gary down low. Can't finish. Gets her on board. Finishes that time. Garyana Mitchell with another bucket. And can the Falcons break that press right there? They found one sleeper and found Gary down there. That one no good. Back iron. And Gary on the other end, have a night. Gets the board. Deanna going to try to go coast to coast. Kicks it to her sister. Stripped away. They're going to call a travel there. On number 10 for Dade County, that's Mackenzie Cooper, certainly a player to look out for. McKenzie was a first-teamer in the region for Dade County. Playoffs starting hot. Falcon ball. Looking at that box set on the inbound. Kick to Jamiria. Jamiria so hungry to get into these playoffs after the bitter taste of defeat last year, and now a senior leader for this team. Deanna going to go with the left. DeAndrea just inside the three-point line. Back iron, no good. Long rebound, and can we come away with it? Going to be Dade County basketball, and they'll bring in a couple of subs. Dade County finishes the season at 9-20. So certainly not the prettiest record you've ever seen, but important to note, this is a team that I think is really gelling at the right time. Dade County's won 5 of their last 7, got some big statement, culture-building wins for their program, and they roll in with that hot hand here tonight and try to take down the mighty Falcons. Here's another steal. DeAndrea on the other end, going to try to take it herself. Foul called against the Wolverines. So DeAndrea will go to the line. Shooting sub 50% on the season from the stripe. Looking to improve on that here tonight. That one no good to the right. East Lawrence 23-4. Just 2 losses in 2026. In this 2026 calendar year. There's an offensive rebound. Z Robinson blocked away by Dade County. Pulls it up, goes back midcourt. Wow, good save there. Falcons trying to get reset. Here we go, extending the defense out now. They'll kick it. Think about the 3. They will pull that 3. Long rebound. That's going to be East Lawrence ball, and it is. Falcon ball halfway through the first quarter. It's 7-2 right now. Lady Falcons on top. Falcons going to look to break the press. And they do very well. Deanna, can she finish with the right? She can. Beautiful job breaking the press there. Just what you write up. Just what Coach Lothar ordered. Get it done there. Dade's got one inside, but it's poked away. Saved, but into the hands of a Falcon. And it's Z Robinson. Z kick. Jamiria down low. High off the glass. No good. Loose ball. Jamiria will get the rebound. Can't put it in again. 9-2. Long cross-court pass. Inside. Jamiria's there on defense, but she gets lost. Dade needs a bucket here pretty bad. Kick it around up top inside the paint. Right hand, no good. Gets her on board. Tip. Dade County basketball. Want to give a special thank you to our sponsor for tonight's GHSA playoff game, Tanner Service Center. Tonight's game is brought to you by Tanner Service Center right here in East Dublin. Tanner Service Center, their mission is to be a beacon of reliability and trust in times of need, and they certainly are that. Thank you to Tanner Service Center for being a sponsor for tonight's game. Dade County inside, cannot finish. Woo, go Coast to Coast one time. Player of the year stuff, man. Deanna Lothar, do it to him, man, and one. Deanna Lothar averaging 12 points a game, coast to coast right there. Look to convert the three-point play and just rolls in and out, toilet bowl style. But it'll be 11-2, 2:40 to go here in the first quarter. East Lawrence defense trying to lock it down. Deanna Lothar with another steal here. Can she finish this time? Inside, no. And there's DeAndrea Lothar, who is going to get the reach-in foul. So the first foul of the game on the Falcons and on DeAndrea. Dade with a sub, and the Falcons will make a substitution as well. And ladies and gentlemen, how about a timeout? Hot start here in East Dublin. The Falcons up 9 early. 2:30 to go here in the first quarter. You're going to want to stay with us. It's the first round of the GHSA playoffs right here only on TV 35. We will be right back. East Lawrence Falcons on a path to destiny.
Your property demands equipment with more reliability built in. Kubota equipment. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% APR available or save up to $1,500.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Midstate Tractor and Equipment.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From mowing to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
Welcome you back. The Wolverines have the basketball, and they face the red-hot, the mighty Falcons, and the Falcons up 11-2 now as we welcome you back to the first quarter of tonight's ballgame. East Lawrence not really looking like there's any rust left on us. Of course, some players who dealt with those suspensions a couple of weeks ago played together for the first time in a little over a week last Friday night in that region championship that the Falcons dominated in. And now here we go, no rust tonight at all. And there's another steal. The defense has just been stellar so far. Deanna tries to kick it. Does not do it. Pushing called against the Wolverines. It'll be Falcon basketball on this side of the floor. Another box set for the Falcons. Jamiria Bing's going to check back in. And there goes Jamiria. East Lawrence, the number 3 seed, coming into tonight's ball game, and Dade County to the 30 seed. Falcons are set to have home court advantage throughout the playoffs, but first things first, we got to get the W here tonight. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Good start to tonight's ball game. Deanna going to go with the left kick. 3 ball, short. Rebounded by a Wolverine. Another steal for the Falcons. And another steal for the Wolverines. Here we go. Wolverines pull it up. Both of these teams feel they have something to prove this year in the GHSA playoffs. Inbound pass on a bounce pass. Doesn't get there. Dade County just averaging 9 wins a season for the past 6 seasons. Well, they feel they have something to prove. You look at their Facebook today, the hashtag back where we belong in reference to making it back to the GHSA playoffs. Well, the Falcons, we feel we have something to prove as well. Talking to Coach Terry yesterday. Why not us, Coach Terry said. Why not us? And we certainly have a chip on our shoulder. There was a lot of doubt coming into the season about the ability of this team. Hey, could we do what we did last year? Was it once in a lifetime last year? This team says no. And so far, they have improved on that regular season record. And right now, it is the GHSA playoffs, and we're playing red hot in this first quarter. And we're going to look to wrap it up here. Here's a second free throw. Substitution made. Garyana Mitchell checks back in. 11-3. Dade County with a steal. There we go for them. And can't convert. Goes straight back up, and they're going to get Jamiria with a foul. Jamiria is not sure about it. I'm in agreement with you. So another set of free throws, and they were successful, at least 1 for 2 on that first trip. Cooper at the line makes her first. Cooper, a first-teamer, just a sophomore for Dade County at the line. 1 minute, 13 seconds to go in the first quarter. Second attempt is good. So they'll hit their last 3 free throws, and let's see if they can get a little momentum now with their press. Looking to trap in the corner. Foul called quickly there. And it will stay Falcon ball. Dade, we're seeing they do a lot of substitution. About 2 or 3 girls check in right there. They trust in their depth. Jamiria set to inbound. Head coach Greg Brown for Dade County. At the beginning of the season, one of their strengths, he said, is playing as a team. And in their depth, you see them come off the bench ready to step in there. They certainly have been playing as a team so far. Here's a 3. No good. Ball poked away, and Wolverine basketball, can they pick up a little momentum going into the second quarter? Falcons a press of their own. Can Dade handle it? Back and forth, going to look cross court, and it's there. So they get the ball past half. Makes a move, pulls it back up, back to midcourt. Kick, pump fake, inside floater is long, but over the top offensive rebound. Deanna's out of the game, and that gives the height advantage clearly to the Wolverines, and they get the rebound there, but it's going to be tipped out. So they'll need to take advantage of a height advantage whenever they can. Jamiria looking, finds her great pass, finish not there, and jump ball is called. It'll be Falcon ball. Passes it behind the three-point line. Let's go to work. Looks for the handoff. Travel called there against the Falcons. A huge key to the game for the Falcons. Can our press work, and can we beat the press? And that time it works in our favor. 5.7 seconds to go here. Being set up to inbound. Looking for the last shot of the quarter here. Inside. It was there. Through a little contact. Rebound. No good on the second attempt. The buzzer will sound. Excitement in the first quarter. Lady Falcons up 6, but the Dade County Wolverines giving us some fight. Ladies and gentlemen, your region champion East Lawrence Falcons are in action in the GHSA playoffs. It's the first round right here on TV 35. We'll be right back.
Hey, it's Stephanie again at Shermont Honda Kawasaki, and I wanted to show you an adrenaline rush. We have the brand new Kawasaki Teryx H2, 250 horsepower, supercharged, fastest side-by-side on the market. This unit has a digital speedometer, 5-point harness for safety, a bed for storage, and then we also have the Garmin Tread app that you can download your favorite music and display it on the dashboard. Come in and see us today at Shermont Honda Kawasaki CF Moto, 106 Savannah Avenue, East Dublin, Georgia.
At Bank of Dudley, we're your community, your bank. And with 7 branches to serve you, there's a Bank of Dudley close by. And there's a familiar face close by. The same familiar faces that you've seen for many years. The same people that you've grown to trust. Because that's what community banking is all about. 7 branches, local people, local decisions, local banking. That's the Bank of Dudley. Serving our community since 1905.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We are set up for some ball. The East Lawrence Falcons break out of that timeout, and you see a plethora of all region selections right there, including our Coach of the Year for Region 2, Miss Danielle Lothar. But a plethora of Region first team, second team, third teamers on the floor right now in the white and gold. Inside pump fake, falling away, a little too much sauce on that one. Deanna's back in the game. Player of the year in the region, I mentioned in the first quarter, worth repeating. Passing it back out. Z Robinson kicks to Jamiria. We got that starting group back in there. That starting group's in there. Jamiria inside. Look at the strength of Deanna. Can't finish, but great rebound. Good defense there from the Falcons. Two girls straight up on her in a good trap. That one's poked away. Jamiria's going to try the crazy pass, and no, cannot convert. Here we go, starting the second quarter in the first round of the GHSA playoffs. Falcons set up, and they do a great job with some pricks there. Miscommunication defensively for your East Lawrence Falcons, and we got to break the press here. Big key. Break that press. And coast to coast, throw one up. Good. Good. Z Robinson, the junior. Great job, Z, averaging 10 points a game this season. Got a midi wide open, no good, too hard. Jamiria tips it, and the Falcons are on the fly. Here we go. Z, kick, Gary, blocked. Offensive board, it's going to be Wolverine basketball. Another strength that Greg Brown mentioned for this Wolverine basketball team is their tempo, and they are picking it up right here. Jump stop, deflected, big block, got an open three, decides to take it inside, and foul call. Garyana Mitchell. Talk about tempo. What a turn of events. We're going back and forth here. Falcons hold on to a 6-point lead right now. But Dade County itching ever closer, within 5. Second shot is good. All of a sudden, it's a 4-point game here. And this press, this is going to be a valuable couple of minutes here. They've had some success for the press, but we've done a great job breaking it as well. And this time we'll go coast to coast. If they're going to give us that, we'll continue to take it. Tipped out of bounds. Wolverine basketball. Substitution in now for the Wolverines. Falcons set up in this press. There's your inbound. A little back and forth, cross court. That's been open a couple of times. And good job on the streak there from Z Robinson. Deflects that pass out of bounds. Kicking it around. Here's the inbound play set up. Classic for that corner three. Takes it. And the long, no good. Who are they going to say that's out on? They're going to say it's out on the Falcons. It's Wolverine basketball. Here we go. Both sides of the stands getting animated now, getting excited. Inbound, good pass. Oh, Dade County just got a lid on the basket right now, not getting some good looks to fall. And if they can't get those open looks to fall, they're going to have trouble down the stretch. Z, handoff. Gary, they give it to her. She doesn't take it. Deanna, back to DeAndrea. And let's go to work. I like it, DeAndrea. Let's go to work inside with the right. Pull it back. Midi. That's a foul. And a rebound. Garyana will head to the line. Garyana Mitchell, a freshman phenom, at the line. She has struggled this season at the stripe. But not this time. Not this time. Certainly a facet of her game that we'll look forward to improving as her time here in the white and gold, black and gold progresses. bright, bright future for this young lady. That one's a little too much air on it. Here we go. Let's get in the press. Pass to the middle, and now they've got an open three. If they want to stay with us, they got to hit those open looks. Miss that one. We got to be careful. They may start falling. Deanna wants to take it herself. Good pass. Can't finish. Rebound to Andrea. Jamiria, are you kidding me with the range? No good. Deanna, put back good for the Falcons. Here we go. Loose ball leads to how in the world does he come up with that? A steal in the midst of 3 Wolves. Can't finish with the left. Rebound. Dade County Wolverines. I've been saying Wolves all day. It's the Wolverines. You guys got to forgive me on that. The Dade County Wolverines. Correction. Want to give a special thank you right now to Tanner Service Center in East Dublin for sponsoring tonight's matchup. Tanner Service Center. And there's a lay. It's good. That one's good. Dade's the Wolverines sticking with these Flying Falcons right now. Jamiria, long pass, deflected, tipped, picked off by the Wolverines. This Dade County crowd fired up right now. .409 to go in the first half in the second quarter. Falcons up just 5. We are right there for you. We'll pick you up at half. Gary gonna try to steal it. Tight defense. A pick. Paul poked out. 15 seconds on that shot clock. Falcons let her through. She blows it. Jamiria says, give me that. Jamiria gonna try the long pass. Great defense. Hands up. Hands up defense there from the Wolverines. And now kick goes to the left. They're going to try it. Can they knock it down? They knock down the 3. Like I said, if they can knock down those good looks, we got to be careful here. Timeout called by Danielle Lothar, and a great one at that. Good timing. We'll take a second and regroup. Ladies and gentlemen, you're watching the GHSA playoffs. First round right here, live from East Dublin, TV 35. East Lawrence Lady Falcons looking to create some magic and go on a little run here. But first things first, got to take care of the Wolverines from Dade County. We'll be right back. You're watching the game of the week right here on TV 35.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. As the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $3,000.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Midstate Tractor and Equipment.
So when I sat down for an interview, Mike asked me one question. He asked me what made me choose Howard Shepherd. Why did I want to come to work out here? You know, I told him I was ready to learn.
Fred had a desire to be a mechanic and learn the transportation side or the logistics side of things. What he learned at OFTC has just taken his job and his performance to another level.
OFTC prepared me for working here. You know, it fits perfectly when I was going to school for it.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome you back. I've had a chance to catch my breath, and I hope our girls have as well. 16-13 right now. We're up 3. Dade County hits the long ball, has come up with a few steals on the press. And we just want to slow things down for a second and say, hey, we're right here. We know our game. Let's play it. And we step out of bounds. Great work there to get the open look for Z. Just a tough move there. A little too close to the line. Steps out. Here we go. Inside are the Wolverines. They're moving around, handoff up top, and she had an open lane to the basket. But she ends up tripping and headed out of bounds. GHSA playoffs right here on TV 35. Loses it. A steal. We're playing a little too sloppy for my liking. Let's get it together. Kick to the right. DeAndrea so nearly saves it. Can't do it. We got to slow it down. We got to relax. We got to relax. Here we go. Calls in the stands for Dade County to be aggressive, and it's worked for them, that aggressiveness. And let's see if they stick with it. Good look inside for them, and a couple of Falcons are there. That's got to be a jump ball. Jump ball, Falcon ball, good move. Great thinking, quickness there from Jamiria. And here we go, gonna break the press. To Jamiria, yep, got her. Good, kick. DeAndrea, good idea with the bounce pass. We just can't find each other, can't connect there. Gotta settle in, find that chemistry. It's a sisterhood, this team is. And it's gonna come together, but right now, we need Jamiria to finish this one off, and the right hand is good. Jamiria Bing, and she gets straight back on defense. Huge shot there, and here come the Wolverines, and we're ready for them. DeAndrea picks her back up. We're going to sit back in a half-court defense right now. Protecting the paint as best as we can, daring them to shoot the long ball, daring them to shoot the three. Takes it inside with the left and gives her some space, and she'll finish it every time. They're blowing past us. Trapped, deflected. Jamiria, she gonna pull that. Pull up, Jamiria, knocks it down. Come on. Jamiria Bing, sharpshooter, knocks it down. Jamiria, the lead in points per game, the points per game leader on this Falcon team. That's out of bounds. That's gotta be Falcon ball, and it is. Jamiria will set up to pass it in. Jamiria, like I said, leading the charge in points per game for this squad at 14.3. 14 and a third. Here we go. Just a minute to go here in the first half. Let's see how the Falcons play it. Aggressive. Do we wait for the open look? Do we wait for the good look? Just a minute to go. Here's Deanna. Tries to create something. Ball goes out of bounds. Falcon inbound under the basket. 16 seconds to go here on the shot clock. Jamiria Bing. One-on-one ISO ball. You can't do that to Jamiria, man. You can't ISO ball her. First team all region. You better recognize something, Wolverines. You cannot ISO ball Jamiria Bing, and you're going to mess around and let us get back up big here before the half. Let's go to work. The senior with the ball as the shot clock is turned off. If we want to take the last shot of the quarter of the half, we certainly can do it. They keep giving Gary that much space. Inside, Deanna, right-hand floater, good! Deanna Lothar inside. It's her paint. Nobody's going to take it from her. Three ball blocked. 5 seconds, 4 seconds. She's going to have to take a deep three. The clock's going to expire. Time's going to run out. No shot for the Wolverines there. The Falcons will head into the locker room up 10 in the first round of the GHSA playoffs right here from East Dublin. The Lady Falcons up 10. You're watching the game of the week brought to you by Tanner Service Center right here only on TV 35. We'll be back with the second half of round one.
Hi, I'm Tom Dominy. Here at Dublin Nelson, we pride ourselves on providing the industry's highest quality products at the most competitive pricing. We are a full-service wholesaler specializing in plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products. With a staff that collectively offers more than 50 years of expertise, our team knows your industry, and we can answer your questions and help you get the parts and equipment you need. From Owen to Renee, we carry the plumbing, irrigation, and industrial products you need from the brands you trust. We also carry a great lineup of Milwaukee tools. At Dublin with Nelson, our goal is the long-term success of your business. We achieve that goal with a simple commitment, doing things right, one customer at a time. If you have a question, or if you're looking for a hard-to-find part, give us a call. Our experts are ready to help. Order online, give us a call, or come by at 507 Airport Road in Dublin. We're committed to building long-term relationships with our customers by earning your business every day.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. We're set up for the second half here from East Lawrence High School. That's head coach Greg Brown there for Dade County, the Dade County Wolverines, taking over his alma mater's girls basketball program this year and trying to return it to its former glory, if you will. Dade County in the playoffs for, well, I'm not sure on that. I know they haven't been to the Sweet 16 in 9 seasons. And Dade County in the 90s, it was the glory years, golden years, if you will. And Coach Greg Brown looking to return them to that. And they've got a steal here. And a win here for Dade County would be a culture-building moment. Every new head coach needs those culture-building wins. And I mentioned that hashtag from Dade County, hashtag back where we belong, back in the playoffs. Looking to build the program back to its former glory. But we here on the east side, unfortunately for the Wolverines, are looking to shut that down. We got a chip on our own shoulder. We got somewhere to be ourselves. We got something to prove ourselves. It's to prove the doubters wrong. It's to get East Lawrence High School basketball where it should be, the top of the totem pole. Garyana Mitchell will draw the foul. Gary went 1 for 2 on our first trip to the line in the first half. 25-15 here in the second half. You're watching GHSA playoffs right here on TV 35. Gary at the line. Want to give a thank you to GHSA right now and their corporate partners. That's Alpha Insurance, Georgia Electric Membership Corporation, Gatorade, Wilson, BSN Sports, the Atlanta Hawks, Mizuno, the Atlanta Braves, Subway, Sport Medicine South, Atlanta Track Club, NFHS Network, Regions Bank, Max Preps, GoFan, and Georgia Public Broadcasting. Big thank you to GHSA. Gary will go 1 for 2 again there on that trip to the line. And here's inside, and we'll lose the basketball. So Gary's shooting 50% on the night. That's above her season average from the free throw line, so we'll take it. Oh, there's the Andrea Lothar trying to tip it away. Right there, east side spread out, real good look there. Real good look there from the defense. Pump fake. Inside, Mackenzie Cooper. Swinging around, shot is good, knocks it down. First field goal of the half. It's Dade County. Here's the kick, Gary, good move. Little tuck move, little pull it away move. Deanna draws the foul. Deanna at the line. Region Player of the Year, shooting a 58% from the stripe this season. That one gonna go back iron. Just need to take a little bit off of it. Just need to take a little bit off. 6:10 to go here in the third quarter. Second shot is good. attempt the steal, going to be a foul. Foul called on the Falcons. Dariana Mitchell. Got to be careful not to get in foul trouble early here in the third quarter. There's a steal. Jamiria inside, float off the rim, no good. Gary, rebound, going to pull out. So many offensive boards tonight. That's the hot spot for Jamiria, no good. Fight for the ball, Deanna, third attempt, foul is drawn. So if we can hit our free throws this quarter, we're going to be looking really good. Two shots for Deanna. Short arms that one. Gary will sub out. DeAndrea will move in. And we've got another shot from Deanna. Good. Falcons applying the pressure, full court now. Got a trap just past half. Tough spot, taken away. Can we capitalize? Gonna pull it out. Kick, falling away. Tough shot, no good. Foul called on the Falcons, on the East Lawrence Falcons. 5:17 to go here in the third. Loose ball stolen. Jamiria gonna take it herself. All the way, right hand, and one! Talk to me, Miss Bing. Give me a little flex. Jamiria gonna try to convert the three-point play. Maya Smith in the game for the Falcons right now, as well as Alasia Wiggins. Wiggins a freshman, Smith a junior. Three-point play is good from Jamiria Bing. Falcons full court pressure again. Gonna try to trap her there. Hip check called on the Falcons. Falcon student section not too fond of that call. I love the spirit from those guys over there. Hyped up for this girls team. 4:55 to go here in the third quarter. Inside, drops her shoulder, it's a travel. Both teams in the bonus right now. Jamiria finds DeAndrea. Oh, what a pass! What a pass! That's Falcon basketball, baby! The Lady Falcons doing what we do out here. 33-18, 4.5 to go in the third. The coach of the year, Danielle Lothar, will call a timeout. You're watching the GHSA playoffs right here on TV 35. The home of the Lady Falcon basketball. We'll be right back.
Now's the time to get a great deal on select Kubota equipment. As the #1 selling compact tractor in the U.S., they offer the versatility and reliability to get the job done right all year round. Right now, bring home select Kubota equipment with 0% financing available or save up to $4,000.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Midstate Tractor and Equipment.
Hi, I'm Mike Anderson, the owner of Sampson Steel Structures, and I want to personally thank you for helping make us the #1 independent dealer with steel buildings and structures. If you're in the market for a high quality, low price metal building, make sure you come see our beautiful display models at our 5-star dealership located at 2812 Highway 257, Dublin, Georgia. Whether you're looking for a barn, a garage, a barn dominium, or even a business or church, we have design specialists that will sit down with you, get to know you, take their time with you, and go over every need to make sure your building is just perfect for your property. We offer rent to own with no credit check, and depending on your location and with approved credit, we have lenders that will finance the concrete, the building, or both. Neither will require your home or your land for collateral. Just call one of our representatives for all your building needs. And if you want to get creative, we also have an online 3D builder where you can design your own building. And that is at our website, samsonsteelstructures.com. So when you think of the best, remember we are a 5-star company with A1 rating with the Better Business Bureau and members of our local Chamber of Commerce. We serve 17 states with free installation and the shortest lead times in the industry. Just call us, 478-205-5340. And don't forget, we're right next to City on a Hill. So drop by today. Once again, 2812 Highway 257, Dublin, Georgia.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Game of the week right here on TV 35. East Lawrence Lady Falcons, GHSA first round of the playoffs. That one stolen away. How about that press, baby? Inside, yeah, we'll finish that off. Yeah, we'll finish that off. Talk to me right now. Whistle blown. Huge, huge finish for the Falcons on the fast break. All of a sudden, 35-18 after that Elijah Wiggins bucket. Crowd coming alive. Press working wonders. Lady Falcons taking control. The Dade County Wolverines just struggled mightily to handle the basketball right now. We give it right back. Give it right on back. Four minutes to go, third quarter. Lob pass, exactly what we want. Dade has numbers for a second, gets us off our feet. A little hard there. Too much time in the weight room, I suppose. Jamiria with the right. A little wild. DeAndrea rebound. Gonna consider a look. Kick to big sister, Deanna. We'll head to the line. Deanna had several trips to the line here lately. Let's do it again. Short on that one. This game brought to you by Tanner Service Center. Right in the heart of East Dublin. Tanner Service Center, auto repair and towing in East Dublin, Georgia. Deanna misses it, gets her own rebound. Double dribble. Or a carry one. 3:45 to go. Falcons taking control a bit. Pass off a foot. Not going where it needs to go. For the Wolverines. Protecting that paint well right now are the Falcons. Hand off, looking for the corner shot. Not there. They'll pull it back out. Woo, give me some defense right there, Falcons. Good stuff, great footwork on the defensive side. And reverse lay, no good. Gets her own rebound. Falling away shot, no good. And Deanna says, I'll take it. Deanna kick, Jamiria back. Oh, my goodness. Can't finish. Looks over to her senior teammate for the dap up, and she'll head back to the line once again. Deanna looking to capitalize on these trips to the stripe. the senior Deanna. 58% from the strike coming into tonight. That one is good. Deanna, one of 3 senior leaders on this team. And all 3 of those seniors determined and hungry for this playoff run. Looking for the win in the first round. And right now up 36-18, up 18 right now. Oh, that's a travel, in my humble opinion. Oh, nearly loses it. And jump ball called as the Falcons defense just swarms that basketball. And Falcon ball. Dade County a bit discombobulated right now, getting back defensively. Jamiria float, no good. Good move though. Can't convert on the offensive board. That one taken away, loose ball. They'll swing it. Have an open look. Will she take it? That's the question, no. Kick to the left, DeAndrea, another steal. I cannot wait to see that steal total for the Falcons. It's getting up there. Pull it back out. Jumper, long. Deanna, rebound machine. Comes away with one there. Averaging nearly 13 rebounds a game. Averaging the double-double. 12 points per game. And 13, nearly 12.7 rebounds a game. And she's been at the line aplenty tonight. And she'll knock that one down. Starting to find her groove from that stripe. You send her there that much, we're going to get it down. Greg Brown, head coach for the Wolverines, says we have to have this rebound. Looking for a certain amount of physicality from his girls. Z Robinson checks in. DeAndrea will get some water. Deanna long on that one. And the Wolverines do just that. And by that I mean getting that rebound. That's a travel. And called there. Just took a couple of steps too quick. Student section for the Falcons filling out. (37-18). Falcons have shut down the offensive attack from the Wolverines. Third quarter of the GHSA playoffs, round 1, baby. Deanna, are you kidding me? Good pass to Jamiria Bing. The senior-to-senior connection. Here's Jamiria, takes it herself, and good! Back-to-back buckets in about 10 seconds for the senior Jamiria Bing. Picks up the dribble, sails it out of bounds. This gym is coming unglued. The Lady Falcons handling business right now. Queen Washington will check in for the Falcons. Let's go to work, Z. Can't finish. Deflected. Z will nearly get the steal, but it's taken back by the Wolverines. The press has finally gotten to these girls. Falcons recover after they get past half court. Deflected by Z Robinson. Crowd is loving it. Student section is loving it over there. 1:06 to go in the third quarter. Player of the year, Deanna Lothar, will check out. Get a breather. We'll probably see her just a bit more here in the fourth quarter before we chuck this one up. Long three, no good. A lot of arch on that one. Rebound, they'll pull it out. Under a minute to go now, and whistle. not sure what the call is. The shot clock went off. But what is the call? So a foul against the Falcons. Sets up for some free throws for the Wolverines. Okay. First one no good. 2 free throws coming for her. Dade just not been able to get it past half court many times at all in the third quarter. Second, no good. Offensive rebound. Way too many of those, both sides. Need to clean it up. Inside kick, open 3. That's what they want. They knock it down. Shot clock turned off. Falcons are going to push the tempo anyways. We'll slow it up. Float. Foul called. A plethora of fouls. In this quarter with both teams in double bonus. Shots now for Z. First one is cash money. Z shooting nearly 50% from the stripe this season. Second is good as well. Perfect trip. Falcons 43, Wolverines 21. Nearing the end of the third quarter, 8 seconds, 5 seconds. Pull it out, swing it as buzzer goes off, knocks it down. As the time expires in this quarter, big shot there, a little momentum for the Wolverines, but they got a big old mountain to climb. Perhaps they're used to it up near Lookout Mountain, but it's 43-24, Lady Falcons up 19. You're watching the GHSA playoffs right here on TV 35. It's round 1 of the Lady Falcons on a crash course headed to destiny. You're watching the game of the week right here on TV 35. We will be right back.
Strickland's Boots is locally owned and operated at our new location by Rodney and Martha Strickland, and where you'll always be greeted with a friendly smile. You'll find quality boots for safety, work, hunting, casual, or western. Choose from names like Rocky, Lacrosse, Danner, Georgia, Durango, Ariat, Double H, Wolverine, Twisted X, Thorogood, Dan Post, Laredo, Cat, Carhartt, and many more. You'll find boots for the whole family, from the little ones on up. You're always greeted like family and get fast, friendly service. Strickland sizes all new customers and tracks sales so future purchases can be as fast and simple as a phone call and pickup. Strickland's is where customer service really counts, and you'll feel like family when you leave. So stop by Strickland's Boots today at our new location, 1927 Highway 441 South in Dublin, and see why Strickland's Boots has been family owned and operated for over 50 years.
When the job changes, the Kubota RTVX changes with it. Built for the work and built around you. Load the bed, hit the trail, and take on what's next with confidence. Gear up, load, haul, repeat. The Kubota RTVX. Right now, get select Kubota equipment for 0 down, 2.99% APR up to 36 months.
Products you can count on, a name you can trust. That's Midstate Tractor and Equipment.
Welcome back to the game of the week, brought to you by Tanner Service Center, auto repair and towing in East Dublin, Georgia. Falcons up pretty big right now, 43-24, and it's been a whole lot of that this second half. Swatted away, but a whole lot of steals for the Falcons. Uh-oh, hysteria in the crowd right now. Falcon fans say, "Are you kidding me?" I missed it, to be honest with you. Under 8 to go here in the matchup. Last quarter of action. Down 19 to the Wolverines. They got a long way to go. But can they score quick? We know they love the long ball. They'll need a lot of them. Missed that one. Rebound, Deanna. Falcons looking to put it away early in this quarter. Jamiria. Swatted away, poked away. And the Wolverines convert. A minute gone here in this quarter, this last and final quarter of round one. Jamiria Bing. All right. Give her the space. She'll do it. The dead-eye Jamiria Bing, the senior, knocks it down. Long cross-court pass. Cannot underscore the importance of that Jamiria three. To really just try to take away any hope of a big comeback from the Wolverines of Dade County. Just pull up and knock it down from nearly on the Falcon logo. She has range. We've been knowing. Set up inbound play. They're killing us with some screens. And it made that look really easy. (46-28). Gary loses it. Oh, what a move! Garyana Mitchell, the freshman phenom, first team All-Region. What a move! Oh, Gary, what? Stop playing with me. Inside, no good, nearly an and one. Garyana Mitchell with the finish. With a little oomph on it. A little Euro? Are you kidding me? Falcons looking for the first playoff win since last season in the Elite Eight. And looking to carry this thing long. Misses both. Jamiria says, I'll go to work. Inside, Deanna, and one. Stop playing with me. Deanna Lothar having herself a night right now. In there with the right hand, gets the job done. 50-28 now. Deanna having herself a night. Five minutes, 36 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Offensive board. Foul called against Z Robinson, or on Z Robinson, let me say that. Z will make her trip to the line. Falcons looking to close this one out, up 50-28, up 22 points right now. The Falcons are set up to play the winner of Central Macon, wouldn't you know it, and Brantley County. Either way, we're going to look to play our game and get the job done. 5.5 to go after Z hits the free throw. Here we go, Deanna, the steal. Oh, reversal, elbow, good! Deanna Lothar owns the paint. Gets the job done. What a little spin move, get off of me. Finish. Putting a little contact on her defender, fighting through a little contact from her defender. They've done this one aplenty. They're going to try to kick it to that other corner, or if she sees the lane, she'll take it. Foul called on the Falcons. Refs, or both teams, won. Getting pretty foul heavy. Pundits say that the Falcons have a pretty good path in their bracket. As I said, we'll play the winner, assuming we hold on here for 4 minutes and 50 seconds, up 53-28. We'll play the winner of Brantley County. That one float, no good. Rebound, Deanna, foul call. We'll play the winner of Central out of Macon, our region foe, who we've had our fair share of bumps and bruises with this year, to say the least, I suppose. And Brantley County, the 14 seed and the 19 seed. Once again, we're the 3 seed. We will have home court advantage, theoretically, hypothetically, until the semifinals. Deanna has shot plenty of free throws tonight. This is an East Lawrence Lady Falcon team with the Coach of the Year in Danielle Lothar, with 2 first-teamers in Garyana Mitchell and Jamiria Bangwood. In addition to that, the Player of the Year in Deanna Lothar, who knocks that one down. Zamiria Robinson, Z Robinson, a 3rd-teamer. And then we have honorable mentions, all region, and Alasia Wiggins, DeAndrea Lothar, and Maya Smith. This is a team that I believe has the pieces to put it together right now in the playoffs and win these 5 basketball games. I am of that opinion, that the Falcons have everything you need to be a championship team this season. And I am very excited for the ride. 54-48 right now after that trip to the line for Deanna. 4.5 to go here in the 4th quarter. We'll see if Coach Lothar wants to empty out that bench. Still got starters and good role players in there, or starters and the first few rotation players in there for the Lady Falcons. Inside right hand, no good. I hope you like free throws here in the final 4 minutes, because we're going to have a few for you. It's my prediction. Maya Smith knocks down her first. 4 minutes to go, 55-30. Falcons up 25. Falcons had a hand on it, but it'll go to Dade. Falcons spread it out, extend the defense. Kick. She'll go right. 12 seconds on the shot clock. She'll take a jumper inside, no good. Deanna commanding the offense. Hits Gary in the face. Gary, move to the right. She's so good at that, creating space with that free arm and then putting it in there with the right. Pump fake. Good pass. What a move. And one. Good move, good pass there for the Wolverines. Gets around the defender, extends her arm, and then a little hook pass, and she'll convert the and one. You're watching the first round of the East Lawrence Lady Falcons playoff run for the 25-26 season. That shot no good. Special shout out to this student section right here. And and a bit of confusion here. She'll have one more shot. Hold on now. The Dade County fans getting fired up. So here's what happened while I was trying to shout out the student section. Forgive me for that. She'll have two shots. She'll have an inbound. I think that they stopped the game and they shouldn't have. And now they're going to decide to do an out-of-bounds pass for the Wolverines, and they're going to stop it again. It's 1-1 is what I think they're saying. And a whole lot of confusion here. I think maybe they're trying to fix the clock. You're watching the game of the week. First round of the playoffs for the Lady Falcons, brought to you by Tanner Service Center. Their mission to be a beacon of trust in East Dublin, auto repair and towing. 3 minutes to go here in the fourth quarter. 57-32. The Falcons really, it was closer than we would have liked it to be at halftime, but we really tightened our grip on this game and figured out something defensively and took care of it there in the third. But we're going to have to clean up stuff like that. Cannot allow a girl to just be wide open under the basket. What happened? Maya Smith out of bounds. Dade ball, under 3 minutes to go. Hand off, pump fake. Dangerous pass, dangerous bounce pass at that. Leads to Falcon break. Gary loses it. Starting group pretty much still in there with Elijah Wiggins and Maya Smith. Garyana Mitchell sees it, takes it, says I'll take that, and converts. Gary around that basket, you just got to look out. The student section calling for senior Layla Tanner to get in there and do some damage. And we'll see if Danielle Lothar, Coach of the Year, answers the call. Let's see it. Here we go. Get them in there. Clear the bench. We're ready to go. Crowd is hyped up. Stands are fired up. 2:14 to go. And the Falcons with a new 5 in there. I'm going to do my best to spot the names. Elijah Wiggins is in there. Amari Killam is in there. Senior Layla Tanner is in the game. Queen Washington is in the game. And I believe I'm missing one. Actually, I might have got him. If I miss you, I'm sorry. If I miss you and I notice, I'm going to say it. That's the 5 on the floor for the Lady Falcons. And how about Denia Rozier as well? There we go. There's the 5. Denia kick to Wiggins. We're moving it around. Looking for Layla. She'll throw up the 3-ball, air ball. The crowd would have lost their collective mind on that one. Layla's got a shot on her from being at practice yesterday. She hit one. She can get the job done. Under 2 minutes to go. Stolen. And the fast break, no good. Queen Washington under the basket. Yeah, knocks that down. Queen Washington with 1.5 minutes to go. Puts the Falcons over 60 in this round 1 matchup. How about that steal? Bucket. Denia Rozier. This is a sisterhood. You see it with these girls. Another steal. Nearly a jump ball. The arrow points Falcons. It's Falcon ball. Queen's going to head out. Elijah's going to head out. Harris checks in. And there's one more. I got to spot that number, and I'll let you know. It looks like Kylie Kennedy checks in. Kennedy, if I'm saying it wrong, forgive me. Kennedy checks in as well. Layla going to try another 3-ball. That one, no good. 0 for 2 from deep right now. You got to love the confidence to let that thing fly. 63-33 right now. Falcons up 30. Tapped away, loose ball. kick. Rozier, 3 ball, no good. Offensive board. Foul shots coming. Here we go. Fans are ready for it. Micaiah Harris at the line. Micaiah is a freshman. First shot, short to the left. Crowd ready to come unglued for Harris. Second shot, 50 seconds to go here in the fourth quarter. No good. She left the line early, and it wouldn't have counted anyways. 63-33. Falcon basketball. Dade struggling to handle the rock with the end of that bench in. Gets it to the senior. Official timeout. Got to tie those laces. They'll tie the shoes, and I just want to say thank you for tuning in to the GHSA Round 1 playoffs for the East Lawrence Lady Falcons, and I want to tell you this. You need to stay with us. You need to join. These girls will be back in action later this week in the second round from home. And before you join us here, you need to come to this house. These girls deserve to have a packed stands for moments like that. There's a bucket late in the ball game. The girls have earned it. They deserve it. We need a packed house in here for the Lady Falcons to cheer these girls on as we move our way through this bracket. And I believe have great potential to make a very deep run, and I'm going to leave it at that. I think this is a very complete basketball team in all facets of the game. There's not a lot of weak spots, and I think we can do some damage here in this bracket. Gets her on board with just 2 Falcons in there. Foul call with 13 seconds in the game. This will be the end of the year for Dade County, but a bright, bright future for these girls up in the northwest corner of our state. As the majority of the girls who have played tonight were underclassmen, a lot of sophomores on that Wolverine squad. 30-point victory at stake here with this free throw. 65-35 right now. $29-point lead. Now 65-36. Falcons are probably going to shoot it one more time. 13 seconds. Foul and a push. That'll be free throws. It's a very big pressure, high pressure moment here for Kylie Camity. I'm going to stop with the last name because I'm not sure. Kylie here at the line. First shot. Oh. Misses that one. 11 seconds to go here in the game. Missed that one, dead ball. 29-point lead. One more press. We're going to trap all the way to the end. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2 seconds. And at the buzzer, Dade, something to feel good about heading into the offseason. But for us, a playoff victory for your region champion, East Lawrence Lady Falcons, their 24th victory of this 25-26 campaign. Round 2 will be right here at home at East Lawrence High School. These Lady Falcons are hungry. You want to stay with them through this playoff run, and we will be with you every step of the way right here on TV 35. This is the first round of the GHSA playoffs. Huge special thank you to Tanner Service Center for being our sponsor for tonight's matchup. The Falcons get it done. Final score, 65-38. You're watching the game of the week right here on TV 35. Stay tuned for all of your state playoff coverage. Go Falcons!